dun 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 dun. Drum roll, here we go. What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to create Slender Man. You guys have been asking for him for quite some time, and we're gonna have some fun doing this one. As you can see, I've already got the height perimeters all set up. This guy is gonna look absolutely amazing, and it's gonna look the truest to form as we can make Slender Man. And this one is gonna be quite fun. I hope you guys really enjoy this. Please slap the like button on this video, it's greatly appreciated. And it's gonna be quite interesting how this one's been created as well. So without further ado, let's get right into the business and start doing this thing. Now for the body, we've got something very specific that we need to do. Now for the body, there's not a lot of stuff that is available to make a Slender Man head, as you can see. First of all, we got to go with something that's going to be kind of like a skinny and almost like oval shaped head. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot here. Hello E-Man, hello Nick Gomez. We've got a nice little double spectacular today for the Skylanders Imaginators Creations. What I ended up going with, because Slender Man's head is pretty much under wraps, you can't really see anything. What I ended up going with is not the skull, although that's almost what I started to go with, but then I was thinking, you know what, you can't really see any eyes, you can't really see any face, so what's the best bet? Under wraps, the mummy head. So I went with the mummy head first, so we got that going on. Let's go ahead and select that right now. For the eyes, I ended up going with the glowy eyes because I wanted it to look really ominous. Like, I don't want it to just be plain white. I could go with just plain white, but I kind of want it to glow and stick out like he's got like no eyes, like there's no soul, like you're peering into nothing but white. So I went with the glowy eyes. Ears, there's not going to be any ears whatsoever on this guy. For the chest, we ended up going with the tuxedo. I wish I could have done a tie, but I couldn't do anything as far as the tie goes. Finn, I will work on Finn or Flynn. I'm gonna work on some people from, well, Finn from Adventure Time. I could work on that. That'd actually be something that would be kind of fun, Nick. But today it's Slender Man. I'll try Finn one of these next times. We'll see if that can be made. So I went with tuxedo. For the colors, we'll show you the colors real quick here. For head, it's all white. All completely white. For the eyes, glowing white, peering right straight at you. The chest, I didn't even realize this, but we got to go pretty much all blackish. So we ended up going right here. Hello, typical Sebile. Nice to see you here. Same with here. The only thing that's really white is the undershirt, the dress shirt. That's what's going to remain white. That looks best for Slender Man, and then the rest still all black, charcoal gray that we've got going on. You can't really select the true black, but this is the best looking black that there is. Let's keep on going a little bit more with the look. Let's go to our body. Next thing we're going to do is work on our arms. Now for the arms, it's right underneath. That easy. Fancy sleeves is the way to go. We went all black and then white for the gloves. That looks the best. We'll go for the colors and show you that really quickly here, just in case you want to create them yourself. I will be sending out a chirp towards the end of the stream, so that way you can actually download or upload this character for yourself as well. So we're gonna go, let's see, arms. Here's the colors for the arms, white for the gloves, and more black there. Looking pretty cool. And straight to the point. For the legs, we're going to end up going with the tuxedo legs, the tuxedo pants. Yes! Again, man, those tuxedo legs come in handy so much. It's one of my favorite things to actually do. Thank you, Typical. I'm really happy that you came out to the stream, and I want to say thank you for being such a fan and subscriber as well. So this one, we're using the black tuxedo legs for this guy. And we'll show you the color real quick here as well. part themes, legs, again, all black. Now the next thing that I ended up doing, because when I think of Slender Man, I think of number one. There's kind of two things that I think of. As far as the gear, he's got like little spiky things that come out of his back. Could have went with the fossil bone pack, but I want something a little bit more pronounced. I really like the spider leg pack. I think of more of them like spider legs and tentacles coming out of his back. So I ended up going with the spider leg pack to put on him. Plus it gives us 25 speed and 25 armor. And it looks really good. It gives me a Slender Man look. Like, I would really like to have something that kind of sticks out a little bit more, but there's not anything that looks remotely similar to what sticks out and comes out of Slender Man's back that I have available right now at the moment. So the best bet was to go with the spider leg pack. That looks really good for the back of Slender Man. Perfect! And the weapon that I ended up choosing was the Chaos Axe, which is the ultimate plus 55 attack and plus 10 speed. There's all kinds of other stuff that you could choose for him as well. I did make him a smasher again. For some reason, whenever I think of Slenderman, I think of Jeff the Killer. I don't know why, but Slenderman and Jeff the Killer kind of go hand in hand to me. I guess I was like from the Roblox playing days when Caden had really started off playing Roblox. I always seen him in the Jeff the Killer and the Slenderman servers, and for some reason these always went hand in hand. And whenever I think of Slenderman, I think of Jeff the Killer immediately. And so I decided to go with an axe. As far as Slenderman goes. Now, the size. Yes, Nick, I did finish Watch Dogs 2. Hello, Evan Moore. Anybody else here? I think that's about it. I want to say thank you guys for the likes. Height's all the way up. Head is at about medium size. I could go maybe a little bit smaller since he's kind of got a skinny head. I think I'll take it down a little bit under the medium head. Now we've got the upper body, which is quite big, but we've got to proportion it as best as we can because we all know that Slenderman is a really, really skinny guy and really tall. Then we've got muscles that are really none. And the lower body, he's really super tall, so I had to make him as tall as I could. If I would have... The only thing that I don't like about the tallness is it kind of disproportions him a little bit. The upper body almost has to come up to medium. It can't really go down to anything less. So we're going to keep that right about there. Everything looks really, really good. Now, as far as the powers go, I have not messed around with that. I think really more than anything, he's again one of those guys that's a master pulverizer. He's going to 1v1 you. For the elemental power, well, if you've noticed a lot of the pictures that you've seen with him, it seems like he's kind of like out in the woods. So we can make him kind of woodsy, like a mastered vine bloom. Press circle to grow explosive vines and temporarily increase your speed. I'm going to go with that. He's going to be kind of sneaky and quick, and he's a master of the woods, I think, for the most part. He's not going to be a wool over your eyes. Although you could turn into a sheep so enemies will not notice you. That's cool, but I think he's more of a woodsman master. So we're going to end up going with the Mastered Vine Bloom. Because of the fact that we've already used the wool over your eyes already for the last Skylander that we did, we're going to go with Mastered Vine Bloom. Secret Technique, let's check that out. I think for Secret Technique, we're going to end up going with Berserker, which increases your power and speed. Warcry could be scare and weaken, but that one's really good too. But I don't know if I like the way that one really looks as far as the Rage. Here Comes the Pain is a belly flop though, but the thing with Here Comes the Pain with a belly flop, I don't think that's something that Slender Man's going to do is belly flop on you. Seismic Slam, create a Seismic Blast. I'm going to stick with the Warcry Rage. That's what I'm going to stick with. I can't upgrade it actually now. So we're going to upgrade this. Now we've got the Mastered Warcry. We can damage them over time a little bit more. Hello, B-Strike Enterprises. Nice to see you here. Thanks for coming out and watching the video. And I want to say thank you guys all for the likes. It's greatly appreciated. And again, our soul gem power. We don't have that yet. Personality. Obviously, we've got the name right there. Voice.
I rule over the dark.
I want him to be the ruler over darkness. I went with the ghoul. But I thought I changed.
Nothing
better than the dark. I rule over the dark.
I think that's pretty decent. That's about as good as it's gonna get as far as like a scary voice goes that we've got available. Hello, United Skylanders America. Nice to see you here, buddy. Music and effects. He's creepy. He's ominous. There's no reason and no need for any type of effect for Slender Man. The only thing that I could do that could be a little bit more, adding a little bit more to him, maybe a little bit more of a mystique and a creepy type of aura. I kind of really like this dark star. I don't think there's anything else that I've got available. Well, right there. We're going to actually go with the undead elemental. That sums him up perfectly.
Nice!
We've got the undead spookiness going on. That looks good for the aura. I really like that. Hello, Savage Matt. Nice to see you here. Thanks for coming out. Spider-Man. That's somebody I've thought about tackling. But what I could say for that, honestly, if you've seen a Spider-Man, or if you want Spider-Man, go over to my good buddy, Brian, Portal Power TV's YouTube channel. He does all kinds of really, really cool Skylanders Imaginators creations himself, too. And go over there. Subscribe to him and watch some of his videos. He's already done Spider-Man. He's done a lot of Marvel characters as well. He's done Santa Claus. He's also done a FNAF figure himself. And he does really, really good ones too. So go over there and check him out. He's already done it. I try my best not to do other people's characters that they've already done. I try to stay away from that. I let everybody have their own and to have what they do. Let that be what they do. I try not to touch them ones. So, what's up, Lyle? I'll try to make you. That'd be fun to make you, actually. So there we have Slender Man right there. I'm going to chirp out this guy at the very end of the stream, don't worry. So that way you can get him for yourself in the Skylanders Imaginators Creators app. And he's looking really good. I like this. We've got the war cry going on. We've got the nice little vines. I really like those. If they could be dark, that'd be absolutely amazing. If they were like dark black vines, if you could customize the powers that they had to kind of customize like the aura and stuff, that'd be really, really cool.
Looks like you're here for a rumble.
I'll try to do another one after this typical, but I am not going to guarantee anything. So we're going to go ahead and ready this one up. We're ready to start the level 42 arena battle. I'm not sure what level these arena battles go up to, but I'll tell you what, when you get down to just like a one player versus everybody in here, it gets really tough. This is a really good looking Slender Man, minus he's not wearing like the tie suit. I wish he would have. That did a lot more damage this time. That is cool. And we got the master pulverization going on right now. Woohoo, careful. Alright, let's battle cry this guy. And continuous damage. That is actually a very, very, very good move. I really like that a whole lot. And we just got strength for no reason whatsoever. We didn't need it. We didn't need it at all. Keep it going, dude. Yeah, one of my favorite moves right there. That war cry is amazing if you learn how to use it right. And it still continuously does the damage. And it's doing about 100 damage, I would say, every 1.5 seconds. If it actually lands and hits, it does a considerable amount of damage. It does very well. Let's go. I love the battle part. The battle is what is so much fun. It makes making the Skylander and making whatever it is you're making so worth it. Especially when you make their play style and their fight style what you think they would end up having if they were to come against you and fight you in a battle. And also to add the gear, the battle gear. It's a lot of fun to actually be able to do all that. And you just feel accomplished after creating the Skylander. It's really cool.
Oh yeah, you can take it so far. These
Round 2 already, look at that. He is beasting through. We lost 200 health. That's not bad. Not gonna complain about that whatsoever. Now as long as we don't get any fire spell slanders, it's gonna be okay. If we get some of those, we might be in a small little little bit of trouble. But again, we've got another beast on our hands. Elf on the Shelf. He obliterated a lot of the competition, which was really nice. There we go. And we've got the damage going on. These guys are all but done for. The amount of damage that this war cry does now is amazing. Keep it up, keep it up. Can't last for much longer after that. I know he's pretty much dead. He's only going to take a couple more hits there. Boosh. Get out of here, dude. Oh yes, that is true. Almost looks like Jack Skellington at the same time as well. But Jack Skellington is more of a skull.
Oh, that's nice.
And if I remember correctly, and I think he has a pinstripe, but we don't have pinstripes available. We've leveled him up to 25. The Smasher might become one of our most best characters. Right now, I still gotta say, the hats are off to Croc. Croc is still our best Skylanders Imaginators created character that we've got. He's the most powerful, he's the most leveled up, and his gear is absolutely amazing. If you just saw the sheer stats alone, then you just know.
Oh wow, chill, Bill. It is a pretty bad day to be a okay. I don't know.
All right, round 3, and we are untouched at the moment. Can we keep this beautiful streak going on? Slenderman is beasting these guys out. The Warcry upgrade was a great help. It's doing a lot of damage, and there's nothing that can really be touched with this. Look how quickly he's obliterating his enemies. It's almost unfair, kind of.
It's hard to imagine that the bad guys could come back from this, but anything could literally happen. We don't even have.
This is my worry, and I want to touch base with this really quickly here too. If you guys are regular Skylanders Imaginators channels or creators here, there's been a lot of talk of Skylanders not coming around this next year. If you don't already know, Skylanders Vicarious Visions is supposed to be handling Skylanders this next year. Well, they've been reassigned to work and help finish off Destiny. So, does that mean that Toys for Bob is going to be tasked with creating 2 Skylanders in a row? There's a possibility that could be the truth. But then again, it leads us to wonder, are they going to make more Skylanders after this? Is it really going to be canceled? None of us are quite sure yet. We haven't received any official word. But I can pretty much guarantee, number one, I don't think they're going to cancel this series. I think it's something that they're going to maybe take a little bit of time off, if anything. They're going to take a little bit of time off, and they're going to redesign some things, rework some of the problems that weren't working before, and really make a really great, good game. Redo some of the aspects that they were focusing on. So that way they can make a nice, profitable, fun game that everybody's going to enjoy again, that grows up with its players and the people. Hopefully that's what they end up doing. That would work out really well if that's what ends up happening. But that's what the case is right now. Is it's kind of looking like we might see a year off from the Skylanders franchise, which I'm perfectly okay with, because right now the market's just kind of oversaturated with all kinds of, you know, the same things over and over again. I'm perfectly fine with that, but I do hope that if that's the case, Activision gives us a little bit of DLC. Me and Portal Power were talking about that the other night, that if the case is that we get a year off from Skylanders and nothing this next coming year, they give us some DLC, give us some battle arenas or something, extra character customizations to keep us playing in this game as well, and to keep everybody's interest going. That'd be really awesome, and that would also help the replayability out a whole lot. Yeah, he can't be beat now.
That was excellent.
This guy is awesome. Slenderman did the job. He did really good.
Because frankly, it did kind of come off as a little crazy. Still, though, great.
Let's see what we get in our Imaginite chest.
Skylander, that was awesome. And I'm talking about the good kind of awesome here. And hey, here's a reward.
What did we get? Epic. New sorcerer weapon. Snake staff. Nice. 38 attack plus 6
All
speed.
that hard work.
Now, what button is it? We can take a little look around here. Look at this. Pretty cool looking dude. Pretty nice for Slenderman. I'm almost wondering though. I like the fact that you can peer into his eye.
Can I really
But the thing
get
is he's more of a plain
see.
type, and I want to see what it looks like on his icon, because I think that if I change the eye to just a plain white eye, it's gonna look the best, especially even in the profile picture. That looks more like a Slender Man, actually. The glowing eye was a mistake, actually. This looks way better. It doesn't look like he has any eye or anything whatsoever. It's a blank face. That is Slenderman, captured perfectly. That's him. No glowing eye, perfectly white face, covered all the way. No mouth, you can't see anything. He's under wraps, and that looks good. That's the best looking Slenderman that there is. I don't think you can really make him any better. You can't make any character without facial type of feature unless you were pretty much to do this. So that worked out the best. Just to make the white eye, it looks like it's under wraps as well. That turned out really good. And we've got our Chaos Axe. Now, what we want to do is, before we end the video, is we're going to chirp this one out so that way you can get this character for yourself. If you don't already know the lingo, all you got to do is download the Skylander Creator app right now on your smartphone or your smart tablet device. It can be Android or Apple, it doesn't matter. But as long as you've got a microphone that is available to pick up everything, you can pretty much get this Skylander for yourself. What you have to do is, again, first download the Skylander Creator app, go to Transfer Imaginator, and then press Receive. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the send button right here, and then you're going to receive the chirp, and you can get this Skylander for yourself magically through the power of the internet to your tablet or your phone, and you can play around with them and manipulate them the way that you want to, if you want to, or you can just keep him just like he is. So I'm going to press send. Make sure that you press receive. Let's have a moment of silence. Turn the volume up so that way you can get this Skylander. Let's go. And we'll do it one more time, just in case the first one didn't work. Here's a resend. And there you have it. I forgot to use the vines, Evan. I'm sorry. But I want to say thank you all for coming out. We've created Slenderman. You guys have asked for him. We tried our best to deliver this one to you guys. And hopefully you appreciated it. Don't forget to slap the like button if you haven't done so already. And if you're new to our channel, make sure that you mash that subscribe button like mashed potatoes and gravy. And as always, we'll see you in the next video. Peace out and badizzle, not skizzo. I still love you, JoJo Pet. And we'll see you very soon.